Namaste. My name is Dinama. I am a tarot reader and your Sarthi on this journey that we're all walking back to home, back to ourselves. If you are someone who's struggling and is feeling stuck on your path, then don't worry. You can reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to walk the path with you. The details of my one on one sessions are in the description box below. And if you're someone who finds emotional support inaccessible or not so affordable, then don't worry. We are building a community platform called Sarthi, the World of Companionship, where people can come together in one space to be each other's companion and support each other in finding the connection back with themselves. The Perspective Room is an initiative by Sarthi keeping the inaccessibility and affordability in mind so that people can come together in one space every week, 3 times for 1 hour. So, if you're someone who is looking for a space to be emotionally supported like that, then description box has the details for the registrations. We start on the 1st of December, 3rd and 5th for the first week. And now I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for you so that you can find the message that you need to hear in this present moment. This is a timeless reading, so for whenever that is that you hear this, know that this is something that you need to hear to find that connection back with yourself. Let's start. So we've got the Empress. Look, girl, out there. Who is the Empress? You are. An Empress is a nurturer. So if you are someone who's listening to this, then definitely know that you are really nurturing yourself at this present moment. But just in case if you're not, then you're just being reminded that you are the Empress. You are a nurturer. So please, please, please be compassionate and go ahead and nurture yourself and balance your life out with the two of pentacles, where work and play can go hand in hand. You don't have to be work work all the time or play all the time. You need to be somebody who can balance both the spaces out. And considering the cards are talking about the Empress, I am assuming that you are too much into work, and you are not playing at all. You're taking things way too seriously in your life, and maybe the nurturer, the mother in you, the intuition that's there in you is just telling you to be there for yourself, comfort yourself, and allow yourself to play a little in the process. Now it's saying with the Ten of Wands in reverse that things don't have to be so hard. You don't have to work so hard. Things need to be easy. You need to ease out in life. The Empress is sitting on a throne, has taken a back seat, is doing everything in a very relaxed manner without taking a lot of burden and stress upon her shoulders and upon herself. She is riding those wave of emotions that are making her feel that things are supposed to be a really high tide and things are supposed to be tough, and then that's just the ebbs and flows of life. Sure, that's the ebbs and flows of life, but during the highs where things are tough, you need to tell yourself to take a back seat and relax and let the wave in by itself settle down, instead of you trying too hard at the time of the high wave to make yourself feel that everything is going to be okay by trying to control the situation, because you're not going to be able to control the situation at all, considering it's a wave that you cannot control. It's a wave of life, it's a phase of life that you cannot control. So just sit back, relax, and let the tide or the waves carry you back into a state of a low tide where things are not so tough. The way that you can do that is to relax, to take it easy, to chill. And the Sun card is telling you, let that fun child self come out. It's the sun is out. Let that child come out. That child knows to do the work. So I'm seeing the Empress over here, the major arcana, and the Sun over here at the opposing end. The mother and the the mother and the child both are here. So, you know, you are a mother who's a nurturer. You know there's a child in you as well. The mother in you knows how to parent the child. So, maybe the child in you is right now feeling a lot of pressure because it's taking things way too hard in its life. So maybe you need to tell the child that's grown up to be, say, in your situation, a workaholic or a performer or an A1 performer or a perfectionist, to relax, to take a seat back and ride its horse because the sun is out. Um, and from that space of joy, um, then execute and do things that it needs to do. Um, so the child can do its homework, and then half of the day can go out and play. But at the moment, because the child themselves is not going out to play because it's taking things way too hard for itself. It's working way too much because that's just how it learned how to be as it was growing up. So maybe you can reparent the child in you and tell it that don't have to take it so hard. It's okay. Things will happen in their own time. There's no rush. Everything is going to fall into place just the way it's supposed to, and you're exactly every moment wherever you're meant to be. So there is no rush. The clock is not ticking. We live in the 3D reality where we are taught that time is measured in the time is needed to be measured because the time is helpful for us to operate. But actually, for a child who does not know how to read the time, the world is timeless. And as a soul, we all are timeless beings. So maybe the child needs to be told the concept of timelessness and be told that there is no rush. That's how maybe the things will become easy for the child in you. With the Six of Wands, I see that victory is written on the cards for you. You are a born leader. The child is a born leader. The child is born to be a prince, is born to lead people, set an example. So it is going to happen nonetheless. See how both are on the horse, but the child needs to take it easy. It is anyways going to happen. um, so with the Fool card, the leap that you probably need to take here is to realize that the adventure of this leap is in the joy. um, and you at this present moment need to take a leap into joy, into joyfulness. Um, and what else? And with the temperance in reverse, the cards are also telling you to balance out your emotions from a space where, again, it's the dual aspect. It's 1 feet on the ground and 1 feet in the water, where again I see the aspect of duality. I see the Two of Pentacles again, that emotionally also balance them out. Don't need to swing to the extreme ends of, oh my god, there's so much work to do, I am, oh my god, so stressed. Neither do you go into a space where it's like, oh, I'm gonna give up working completely because I want to relax. Try to maintain a balance, and maybe that can happen with the Two of Pentacles in one day, where you can split your days in two, and at half a day you play, half a day there's work. So you give yourself enough time to rest and slow down and be with yourself, because that is what is needed. And this is how you reparent the child in you that thinks that this is not okay, um, or feel the pressure to an extent that it exerts itself out. um, so let's see what else. I see that the child in you does not need to go in the cave either. Um, the key is balance here. So, and maybe the child in you knows that escapism is not the route. So, the child in you is not really escaping the situation over here. It is just overperforming. One end, it's doing something in excess that needs to be um, sorted out for it. So the mother in you, the empress in you, can teach the child here, or comfort the child here in this situation. With the page of swords, I see you have all the clarity now. Now that you have heard this, you have all the clarity. I'm sorry, I dropped a card. Just a second. You have all the clarity that you probably need. You know that you are working hard, and you are working on finer details. And that's great. That's great. But maybe it is you working on the finer details and working way too hard on the finer details that is causing you to overextend yourself. Maybe you are a perfectionist, and the idea of perfection is not what you need at this present moment. The idea is for you to see it from a perspective that imperfection is perfection. The perfectionist in you is actually stopping your flow of functioning. You flow and then it stops because there's a perfectionist in you. You flow and then it stops because the perfectionist in you, and like, oh my god, no, 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 let's do it all over again. So that is keeping you in a loop of working more than required and burning yourself out and feeling helpless, maybe even feeling like a failure, maybe feeling like I am I'm not performing well at this present moment. But that's not the truth. The cards are saying that's not the truth. The truth is that you are love. All your decisions, all your choices made are already made at the level of the soul level. Remember that it's all divinely being orchestrated for you. All your choices as a soul you chose, or the way that you want to believe it that God chose for you, it's all written for you. So you just need to understand why you're making the choices that you're making at the present moment. And if you are getting stuck in any space of confusion where there is an aspect of duality, should I do it like this, or should I do it like that, know that that confusion is only coming into space for you to realize what aligns with you better, or what is your learning in this situation. So just be rest assured and trust the process of the way that you're being taught, because that's how you chose um, before you were born to be taught the way that you're being taught. So allow um, the 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 teacher that universe is playing in your life, or the circumstance that you're in is playing in your life, to teach you in the most ease easy ways so that you can learn the lesson as fast as possible and then jump on to the next standard, but not from a space where you are not allowing the flow and stopping it because um, probably because you want to make margins on your paper while giving the exam. That's just costing you a lot of extra time that the child in you, the performer in you, the one who wants to get the A grade in you is used to, but that's not needed. And maybe that's what's needed to be seen clearly, is what the divine is telling you with the help of the lovers card. What else? What else? What else? So, yes, rest, 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 my child, rest. Take the time to rest out, take the time to meditate out, take the time to sit with yourself out. And I am seeing that you are going to be so much at peace, because even in this card here, the there's an act of service here. So you will be provided with what you need, and you will provide others what they need, um, just as when it's needed. So you resting is not going to interfere with the process of your work in any which way. So, yep, I guess that's your reading for the day. I'm just seeing if there's any card that needs to come out. Okay, yeah, one more card. So, yep, with the Nine of Swords, I see that you are struggling. I see that there's a lot of anxiousness. I see that there are sleepless nights. But it'll all be sorted once you give yourself enough rest and sit with yourself in. Just one second, the card fell. And sit with yourself to see that light in you, that you are this light, you are this um, awareness, um, that's just light, and not the prism of your mind, and not the emotions that the seven colors of the rainbow through the prism are refracting. You are pure white light, and the child in you is closest the closest being to that white light, because it's free. So you are free. Take rest, um, take a deep breath, and everything is okay. Don't get worked up. And with the death card, it is, once you nurture yourself and comfort yourself, realize that this is the death of that part of you that is taught and conditioned to be first in class, and told that they have to always come the first in class or perform exceptionally well, get straight A's, um, to the star card that's underneath, that says that the child um, can easily accomplish whatever dream is it that they dream without getting straight A's, also without trying too hard, by being a balanced child, because that ways the child can achieve whatever it is that they want more joyfully, more and more joyfully. So have faith, sit with yourself, nurture yourself, comfort yourself, be compassionate. Let's see what the fishbowl has to tell us. Ooh. Okay, cool, amazing. So, Fishbowl says, I belong in this world exactly as I am. So, I don't have to be an overachiever or perform or prove or chase or be on a journey of becoming something. You already are exactly as you are, that you're supposed to be. Just be that. You are exactly where you're meant to be too. So just be. And from that space, from a space of freedom, often of utter absolute acceptance of you being this amazing star child, um, underneath that mask or the conditioning of being an overperformer, are so so loved, and you belong. So so, yeah, that's your reading. I really, really hope that it helped you. I'm so proud of you, and I'm sending you so much love, half heart, whole heart, and lots of hearts from me to you. Do DM me for a one on one session if needed. Sending love. Bye. Oh, extra hearts.